It's the Date Master, and we're back with another banger. And again, I think this is an older video. There's so much in the media, and I like how now you're seeing pretty much a slight turn of events. I think I saw something about Kelly Clarkson having to pay her husband like $200,000 a month in spousal support, something like that. And I'm also going to touch on the Brittany Renner and PJ Washington situation. I might drop that video later. But right now, I definitely want to piggyback off a conversation. Shout out Jason Black, The Business. Check him out. He's dope. He's thorough, seasoned, educated, and he's one of those guys. But he had a portion where a caller called in on his show last night, and he stated that hoe culture has ruined society, especially in the black community. At the beginning of this video, you're going to see a woman twerking, with all type of energy, enthusiasm in front of multiple kids. And you can even hear a toddler or a baby in the background crying as she does her dance. And I've seen hundreds of videos circulating in this same fashion. I seen one other video where a woman was trying to twerk and the baby grabbed the gun. Whole culture has ruined society, and what women like to do is point blame. Accountability is, I have never seen a time like now where accountability is escaped at every angle. It's always escapism because they know the ramifications. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot where these women were walking across the stage with these degrees, they would take all accountability. It would be 100% on them being in position to obtain a degree or a higher level of education. They would not share that responsibility or success with anyone else other than themselves. And they'll proclaim Jesus Christ that they really don't believe in. They would take all accountability for getting a degree, but they're not going to take any accountability when it comes to ruining families, communities with their deviant behavior, such as what you see here in this video. Women have created this bastard culture because, again, the numbers are out. You're looking at about high 60, 70% of black women are single mothers. They all have children outside of wedlock, and some of them with multiple men. And they think that their actions don't come with residual effects. And this is something that I had to come to understand, is that your actions do impact others. What you do in this society, in this world, it does have an impact on others. We're all connected in some type of form, shape, or fashion. So if you have women creating children without stable homes, two-parent homes, the foundation, the love, the spirit that comes with the feminine, nurturing mother, you're going to have degenerate bastard demons running around, shooting up people, having shootouts in stores that you see on video, doing drive-bys, walking down in person on people that you see in the video. These are young kids doing this. Young kids stabbing, doing all type of causing all type of chaos because they don't have a home or come from a structured home with masculine energy, because the man creates order. What women have done, because whole culture is, they want to make whole culture friendly, so they parent in the same style in which they hoe in packs of so-called friends, and they treat their children as their friend. You had the video that come out the other day with a 13-year-old boy. His mother had OnlyFans, and her Twitter account showed her pictures and videos, etc., and the whole school had them, and she just brushed it off. She said, "Don't worry about that. Sex work is just like any other work." Whole culture is going to be and has been the demise of the black family and the black community, because these women have been tricked into thinking sexual liberation is their form of empowerment, when really it's their form of rebellion. Whole culture and the independent woman and the job and getting a career, focusing on themselves. Notice when these independent women, and there's a correlation between whole culture and independent women, because only hoes that are independent can behave in such a manner because they're not under the guidance or provision of a masculine man. So these women that get all of these degrees, making all of this money, every time a woman get on camera, she's a six-figure earner. Where are the recreation centers? Where are the female mentorship programs? Where are the community outreach programs? Since every woman that gets on camera makes 100,000 or more, where is the money being spent? Where is the time and resources being spent, since every woman is a boss bitch? Coach bags and trips, Chanel bags and trips, Louis bags and trips, red bottles and trips, and the C230 Benz that's quite common amongst the black independent woman. While the resources being spent, since every woman on camera that comes on camera makes 100K. See, these women want all the spoils because it's a sense of rebellion, but nature always resets itself. This whole culture that we're living in now is giving women freedom to destroy their children. And this is all by design. Don't ever get it twisted. This is all by design. It's all by design. So you have countless videos of women showing their degenerate behavior, yet the women are still being given full custody of the children when it goes to court. Because a lot of men don't want to, put up with being a parent. So they're laying down with these degenerate women and procreating. But these are the same women that are picking these degenerate males to create a baby for. Whole culture has removed all accountability from women in their behavior and their choices. And they think that they're isolated when they make these decisions. And now I said in my previous video, you have bastard demons running around the community. It's a murder every day. Mugshots go up every day, but you don't have any mothers showing their face or doing interviews saying, I'm responsible for creating this problem to the community. You don't have any women coming out in droves saying that's my bad for not parenting correctly. A lot of these women that are outspoken, you see them on social media, they have children, and a lot of them have young boys, and they're going to create spoiled, beta, and feminine men as they get older. They're going to create the men that they hate today. The men that they talk about every day, they're raising that because they think having the boy interact with a man 2 to 3 days a week offsets their feminine energy that he see the other for. And those 3 to 4 days a week, when you compress it, is really down to about a day and a half when you account for sleep, time away, etc. So they're getting a day at most, a day and a half of masculine energy, and the other 5.5 days they're getting feminine energy. This is a problem and an issue that will continue to plague the black community. But this is the thing: a lot of black men are bowing out from even interacting with a lot of women because image is everything. And that's why the black male stereotype is so strong and is so believed. It's so believable because of media propaganda. There's a lot of great black men. There are a lot of successful, good-hearted, good character black men that don't get a fraction of the media coverage that the degenerate black male gets. So they use that to fuel the campaign to turn the women against the black men. That's why even when you have a masculine authority figure or a black male that speaks and carries himself as a man with integrity, he still gets disrespect because the image has been played in their minds so much that no black man is at the level to where they deserve any type of respect. But the whole culture will come back to bite in the end. Everything looks good now. I got the money, yada, yada, yada. But once old age and age kicks in and they don't no longer getting that validation and attention from men, that's when the depression will seep in. I don't want to make this prophecy or this forecast, but I predict female suicide rates to increase over the next 5 to 10 years because misery is going to set in when they're no longer getting any type of interaction with any men via social media or in person. Whole culture has brought society to a level, and it's going to take a lot to repair. But as a man, don't put that burden on your shoulders. Choose wisely and be careful who you lay down with, i.e. Brittany Renner. These women are cunning. They know how to dress it up. They know how to talk. They know how to move with certain men because they look at you as green. They know who to pick and they know how to pick. So you fellas better stay woke and stay strapped up. Stay dangerous. Do not let any of these women play you into a position that you can't get out of. But yeah, take a look at the beginning of this video and stay tuned for my next video. I think I'm going to chop up the Brittany Renner scenario and show you guys how women use you for what they want, and then the next minute they're out the door. It's the Date Master.